All right, what is going on, everybody? Welcome back to Marathon Training with yours truly. My name is McCue, and before we get into the content for the video, I want to go ahead and say, if you want to get way more information on each one of my workouts, go ahead and follow me on STRAVA. Boop. And if you want to see some funny memes and things that I think about while I run, go ahead and follow me on Twitter. Boop. And recently, I went out and shot a bunch of photos for the Sir Walter Miler, an elite race that they host right here in Raleigh, North Carolina, that I've just started to get up on the gram. Go ahead and follow me on Instagram at Kyle McCue Running. Boop. Okay, so now that we did that little bit of a plug at the beginning, let's get into the content. Today we're talking about 3 ways to make your long runs more successful. All right, so right out of the gate, my first tip for being successful with your long runs is just to plan an out and back long run. I know it's tempting to go and do a couple loops around your local neighborhood or wherever you normally run, but if you do go, park the car, do an out and back, you're guaranteed to do the distance, because if you're planning an 8-miler, you're gonna do 4 miles out. You don't have any option but to run 4 miles back. Kind of keeps you honest and keeps you set on your training plan. All right, so keeping things moving right along, here is tip number 2 for successful long runs: mixing things up. When you go out for your long run, throw some hills in there, throw some flat areas in there. This is basically just to keep everything interesting. Recently, on week 3 of my phase 1 of speed training, I went out for my long run. I did about 7 miles flat, and then when I got back, I did a 3-mile loop around a local lake that has a lot of up and down hills that really gave me that last energizing push to finish off my long run, which makes me feel like I'm getting a little bit more out of my week and my training. Last but certainly not least, go ahead and find yourself a running buddy. An easy way to do this is just ask around the office or go find a running group. Right now, a lot of breweries in our neighborhood have running groups, so that might be a good place for you to start looking. In addition, running with someone is always going to be a great boost to your aerobic system. You'll be chatting the whole time. That's a little bit of extra work for your body, so you're getting a little bit more benefit there. And there's always that extra sense of accountability when you're running with someone. That is going to ultimately help make your long runs a little bit more successful. All right, guys, that's it for me. Those are my 3 tips for a more successful long run. A lot of this information is kind of straightforward, and you can probably find it elsewhere, but it's something I've been thinking about more recently, so I thought I would put it to words and throw it in a video for you guys all to watch. That being said, please go ahead and follow me on Instagram. Throw a like, a comment, or subscribe to the channel. Strava if you'd like a little bit more information on each of my workouts. And as always, ciao for now. I'll see you in the next video.